Hi friends, this is a story of how I decided to pack up my entire life and move to New York City. But spoiler alert, it was quite an unexpected journey of getting here, so let's rewind back to when it all started. Hey guys, oh my gosh, I look so tired. I actually officially have started job hunting because I am starting to look for a new job. This would be the perfect opportunity to move to the city that I've been really wanting to go to, which is New York. I always knew that I wasn't going to be in Seattle long term, and I just felt like New York was a good city for me. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I did not end up simply finding a new job like I thought I would. In fact, I actually ended up job hunting for a year in the midst of major tech industry layoffs, while being in a job that I frankly felt very burnt out and stuck in. But with one goal on my mind, I spent any free moment I got to work on my resume, network, and apply to roles. I literally had been rejected from every single job. I think I have applied to 20 now, but I recently got one lead and it was actually at Spotify. I had a phone interview yesterday with a company I was pretty excited about in the role. I wasn't able to move forward with the next round of interviews, which honestly, I was like telling myself like keep my expectations low, and it just means like there's a better opportunity for me out there. But just getting that rejection email still really sucks. Right guys, it is D-Day of my Google interviews. Honestly, I think regardless of the outcome, I'm just so excited to be able to interview for Google. Hello guys, it is April 15 and I just feel like I haven't been really documenting a lot of my job hunting process, but I just found out today that I wasn't moving forward, so it's okay, it's all good. I feel like a lot of this process has been just coming to terms and being in peace about knowing that whatever is meant for me will come. I truly put myself out there so many times and have gotten rejected so many times, but also learned so much about just the recruiting and job hunting process in general. And so for that, I'm actually very proud of myself. I applied to over 150 jobs, got 16 interviews, and eventually 2 job offers. But during this year, I experienced a lot of change within myself. My desire to move to New York had started in a period when I felt really lost with the direction of my life. I was in a job that I felt stagnant and unmotivated in, and I was beaten down by my own anxiety of the future, forgetting what it felt like to dream and pursue something I was genuinely excited about. Frankly, my desire to move initially was rooted in this deep discontentment that I felt with my life, so I thought some external change would make me feel happier. But in this year of simply moving forward in faith, not knowing how my future would look like, I felt my tight grip for control start to loosen, and I began to really appreciate the life I was given. Whether it was the time I got to spend with loved ones, or learning how to see beauty in the present, I realized that it is not about the external things at all. I also rediscovered what truly matters to me and picked up a couple of new dreams in the process. And in fact, it is the times when you feel stuck that lead you to places that you would have never imagined, which brings me to grad school. I always thought of grad school as a far-off dream that I was never too sure how tangible it would become. I always weirdly enjoyed studying, and I was that person who would study for their midterm 2 weeks in advance. But ever since I graduated and started working, it felt like there was only one path in front of me, to go upward in the corporate bubble I was in. So this past winter, I decided to try applying to master's programs to see if my far-off dream could become a reality. I spent every weekend at cafes, working on my essays while simultaneously applying to jobs. After grinding for months, I found out that I got into both programs I applied to in the spring. Hello everyone, it is February 11th, but I just wanted to document this moment because I just submitted my application and I feel like I've been super low-key about it in general on my YouTube channel, so I don't think I've shared a lot about like working on my application and the process. I feel like the reason I've been really low-key is just because I'm at this weird crossroads stage of my life where I'm 24, almost turning 25 in a couple months, and I have just been thinking a lot about what I want to do next with my life, like where I want to be, and so naturally this master's program kind of popped up for me as an option to explore, and I thought, just why not try applying? Even if I don't get in, or even if I don't end up going, I think just being able to provide myself those options and pursuing higher education and growing and developing myself, it's kind of like, why not take the risk? So I just finished applying, I submitted my essay, and yeah, who knows what paths would open if I do this program. Good morning, guys. I just realized I have been vlogging everything for this on my iPhone, so I apologize in advance. I'm so just thankful and excited. And crazily, within the same couple weeks, I got a job offer based in New York. It really felt like doors were finally opening in the right timing. But I cannot share this story without talking about all the people who have supported me along the way. There is so much power in a good support system of people who believe in you when you doubt yourself. I don't think I would have been able to navigate this year without the encouragement of my family, mentors, and friends. But most importantly, God, who is with me and for me in every step of my life. Although I came to really love and appreciate my life in Seattle, the biggest reason I still decided to move to New York is actually the same reason I moved to Seattle, and that is to go on a new adventure. There's so much growth that happens when you're in a new environment outside of your comfort zone, and I want to continue challenging and developing myself in this next life chapter. But I wanted to share this story for anyone who feels stuck in life or anxious about your future. Keep going, because there will always be better days ahead of you. It may feel confusing and uncertain in this period, but I promise you it will get better. And you too have the courage in yourself to take a leap of faith, whether it's making a big life decision like moving to a new city, or in your daily life to start looking at the beauty around you. There is so much grace and strength in simply moving forward. I would have never imagined myself where I am a year ago, but if there's anything this past year has taught me, it is that life is a gift whether you've achieved your dreams or not. And I can only be thankful and excited for where this next life chapter will take me.